Hey guys, I'm David with Yellowhammer Woodcrafts. Today I'm going to show you how to stack these marquee letters, where these came from, and just how to tie them up on the back. And if you haven't seen any of my videos on marquee letters, go check those out after this. I'll show you how to build these, how to wire them, everything you need to know about them. So let's get started. So let me start by saying I'm out in my backyard because I store my letters in that container. I didn't want to take them all the way up to my shop, which is way up there. So we're in the yard, but obviously if you're going to set these up for somebody or rent them to somebody, they're really not built to go on the ground like this because they'll blow over. That's why I have a board under them. Now I have seen people put backs under here, like right there with a flat back, and then they put sandbags on them to help hold them up outside. You can do that if you want to build them that way. I didn't do them that way because most of the time people that are renting these, they're putting them indoors. So this stacking works great for indoors. And just for liability reasons, if you are going to stack them, you do want to use a sandbag or some kind of weight on these poles. Now to get to where these came from, I got these off Amazon. All they are is like backdrop curtain poles. They have a pole that goes in between the middle from here to here. I don't have it on because it's too long for just these three letters. But if you're interested in buying these, check the link below and get these on Amazon. As far as this board goes that I have under here, it's just a piece of scrap. I just did it to make it look better for now. I have seen some people suggest putting like plexiglass under here to give it that depth from the top and the bottom of each letter, just so they're not resting on each other, because it looks better if there's a little space there. But if you were going to use something like this, you just want to paint it white and then green it with the letters for them to stack. It'd be better if you had plexiglass because you wouldn't be able to really see it. And also what you can do if you're going to stack a lot of letters, you can put the bar across the back right here and tie the letters up to the bar at the height you want them at. I'm just using zip ties around the wire that holds them from falling over. It's not real windy today, but if it was, I would come up with something better on tying these down, and I would definitely have some weights on the back to hold them up. But like I said, this is more for indoors. So there's really not much to these. Just wanted to show what they are, where you get them, how I'm doing it. So this is pretty much the whole set. I do have some doubles in here and even some triples and a few numbers. All the numbers are not in here because I haven't finished wiring all of them yet, so I haven't brought them down here. But as you can see, they really don't take up that much room. If you had a small shed, you could fit these in there. And the reason I mention that is because I'm always hearing people talk about they don't have the room to store these. Well, if you really wanted to do this as a business, you could just invest in a small shed just to store these in. And you wouldn't really be out that much money. Right now, I just started this probably a year ago, and I'm making around $1,000 a month on rentals. Hey, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Check out these two videos next, and we'll see you next time.